He likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most.
This lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy.
Canelo Alvarez, and that's just being honest. And I think what he has done in his career, he's proven everything.
Terence Crawford sent a strong message to Canelo Alvarez after they agreed to fight, warning that he was ready to shake up the boxing world. "I'm a threat to him and his legacy," Crawford said confidently, already a top fighter in different weight classes. Crawford believes his speed, skill, and smart boxing will give him the advantage over Canelo. He's not just here to fight, he's here to prove he's the best, even if it means taking down Canelo.
The excuses why he don't want to take a fight with me. If it's all about business, then you doing good business. If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you. So, he got that in the back of his head. This guy, for one, he's tough. For two, he's a boxer. He moves, he can punch, he can do it all. I can't slip up and lose to this little guy. Then what will my fans think of me? What will my Mexican people think of me?
With the fight confirmed, experts see it as an exciting clash of styles. Canelo Alvarez is dangerous with his powerful combinations and elite counterpunching, while Terence Crawford's unpredictability and sharp timing could help him find openings. However, Crawford must prove he has enough power to earn Canelo's respect. Otherwise, the fight could be tough for him. Many believe Canelo's strength and experience at higher weight classes give him the edge, but Crawford's technical skill and adaptability could help him win on points. This stylistic battle is a must-watch.
Well, I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counter-punch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counter puncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius, and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Eddie Hearn admits that Canelo Alvarez has nothing left to prove in boxing and doesn't need to justify fighting Jake Paul. He points out that Canelo is now more focused on business and is taking the fight for the huge payday, possibly $100 million or more, rather than for his legacy.
And that's just being honest. And I think what he has done in his career, he's proven everything, right? His resume is unbelievable. And if you want to make 100 million to fight Jake Paul, right? Like the thing is about Canelo, he don't tell any lies. He's very transparent, right? He's not going to try and justify this fight to you that, no, what I'm doing it to bring boxing to a wider audience. No, he's doing it for a sackload of money. So whenever you opponent forward to Canelo Alvarez, his question is, how much? And if he's a businessman at this stage in his career, right? And at the end of the day, someone is offering him, whatever it will be, 80 million, 100 million, 120, to fight Jake Paul. A fight in which there is absolutely no risk. And by the way, you can't criticise Jake Paul, because the criticism for Jake Paul has always been, when are you going to fight someone decent? Well, guess what? he might be fighting Canelo Alvarez. I don't hate it. I'll be watching.
Maybe time to give up the belts though. That's the type of thing.
Yeah, maybe. It might be his last fight. Who knows?
Hearn defends Jake Paul, saying he's been criticized for not facing top opponents, but now he might fight Canelo. However, he admits Jake has no real chance, calling Canelo a dangerous fighter. He believes Jake will lose badly, but will still make a huge amount of money.
In boxing, no one's surprised that a fight like that's getting made. And I know you've gone out and said you do respect Jake Paul for getting in there. Canelo's a totally different beast to, you know, definitely out of his prime Mike Tyson. Just talk about how much respect you would have for Jake for taking that fight.
Only respect because of the money. I mean, he's not doing it for free. He's not doing it because he wants to prove himself as a great fighter. He's doing it for 100 mil as well, or whatever he's getting.
It's a very, very scary man.
It's dangerous, and he's going to get spanked.
How many rounds?
However many Canelo wants it to be. I mean, the only thing is, Jake's going to be a lot heavier and bigger. But you're not, listen, no disrespect to Jake's ability as a fighter. He's fighting Canelo Alvarez, who is one of the top fighters in the world. So, like, he's going to get spanked, but he's going to make a lot of money whilst receiving the spanking.
Hearn defends Jake Paul for stepping up to fight Canelo, but admits he has no real chance against the dangerous champion. He expects Jake to lose badly, but still make a huge payday. In the end, it's more about money than competition. Subscribe for more boxing updates.